Greetings. Feel it, believe it, and become it. Whatsoever you desire in this world, remember that it starts with a desire. And that desire is a feeling. Therefore, you must focus on the feeling. So, you must feel it in every part of your being. So, if you would like to accomplish something in this life, you must get into the feeling that it is already a hard and objective fact. You see, if you do not get into the feeling, you will not be possessed by it. And what do I mean when I say get possessed by it? I mean that you will not be able to impress it on your subconscious mind, because when it's been impressed upon your subconscious mind, you become one with it, and that becomes one with you, because it's all about oneness. It's all about you accepting your oneness. That is why you will become it. So in short, it is not just what you desire you're going to attract in your life. It is what you have become you will attract in your life, because everything is a reflection of you. As you sow, so shall you reap. Let me simplify it for you. Okay? In this world, there is a infinite law. And that law states, and you can watch it and you can see, if you look at nature, that every seed and every species must and will always reproduce after its kind. See, you look at a tree, okay, and it will always reproduce after its own kind. So you cannot plant pumpkin and reap watermelon. It just doesn't happen that way. Okay? So when it comes to us having this human experience and we be in spirit, you definitely have to come in alignment, in spirit force, before that which you desire could be manifested, demonstrated on the physical three-dimensional plane. Now, spirit is being activated through feeling. That is why you have the senses, where you can see, taste, touch, and smell. Because when these senses been activated, they are doing something in the alchemical world, in the invisible world. And because you are magnetic and electrical, you are pulling a giant from that invisible realm. So everything that is formed, it came from the formless. So there was a time when it wasn't formed. For example, the aeroplane, the automobile, the telephone, money, all these things. It was because someone felt it. They feel it, they believe it, and they become it. You want to be rich? You have to feel rich. And you have to believe you're rich. Then you will become rich. That is why you're told, let the poor say, I am what? I am rich. So never use I am and then a negative connotation. Use I am and be positive. So even if circumstances and the things are happening around you, telling you that you're poor or you're broke, you are to affirm that I am rich, that I am more than enough. You have to affirm that I have, and you name it, whatsoever is your desire in this world. remember, it's all yours. It's there for the taking. So, my brother and my sisters, all you have to do is feel it. Activate that feeling. You know, when we went to school as little children, they were programming us to get into the feeling and the believing. And then we become programmed because we become what we think about most of the time. And that is why when we finish school, the next thing we're looking for is a job. Because we believe that's how we program ourselves to be successful in life. But they only set you up to get a job. But when you understand the power of your imagination, or the power of your consciousness, and how powerful it is to be aware, the more aware you become of who you are, is the more powerful you will become. So my brothers and my sisters, the people who are broke in this world is because they feel that they are broke. They believe that they are broke and they become broke. Whatsoever you can feel and believe, you can and will become. So when you're told in the Bible to ask, this asking is you having a burning desire, which is a spiritual sensation. And you intensify this sensation through feeling. You feel that you are it. When they tell you that Abraham was a certain age, whereby it was almost impossible to bring a child into this world, but Abraham miraculously bring forth Isaac. Do you know that it is teaching you about when you have a desire and things seems to be impossible, how you have to live in the feeling, knowing that you are the father of all nations. All the nations represent all of the things that your mind could conceive and bring forth. And when you're told that you're married to Sarah, that is barren, or Sarai, that is barren, that must become Sarah. If you don't understand the symbology, if you do not understand the Bible metaphysically and esoterically, if you do not understand the Bible psychologically, if you do not understand that the Bible is pointing you to look inwardly, to get in touch with your creativity and your ability to use it for the upliftment and advancement of yourself and the rest of all of humanity, to know that your real identity is your divinity. If you do not know those things, you'd read the Bible and believe it to be literal, you believe it to be secular history, and you'll never be able to create your reality consciously. You will be creating your religious unconsciously and turning around and giving thanks to the white idol that was given to you from all the way from Nicaea, Rome. You'll be trapped for the rest of your life in idolatry, and you're going to die in idolatry, having a lot of money. That's why money don't make you rich. My riches is the very life that is within me, because I can activate it to create my reality consciously. That's why, my brother and my sisters, the secret is a feeling. Because, for example, right, if you could afford right now a yacht, if you could afford a jet, if you could afford a Rolls Royce, you could afford a Lamborghini, you name it, okay? Because these are the things that most likely you find multi-millionaires and billionaires have. What do you think it will give you? A feeling. That's what we give you, feeling. So for example, if money is a physical fact when you hold it in your hand. If that physical fact can create a psychological state to make you feel a certain way, then it means a psychological state can create a physical fact. So my brother, my sister, how you feel about yourself, that's why I would definitely encourage you to get my book that is called Your Mood is Your Fortune. You see, based on your belief system would mean what mood you are in, morning, noon, and night. Because how you go to bed and how you awake, that is what is shaping your life. Your mood is what is creating your life. Don't make nobody fool you. So when they push secular Christianity upon you and point you to look outwardly and make you look for an outside Lord and Master and Savior and make you believe in a sky God, and they give you a European looking man to be your master and your savior. What you think is happening, they creating a certain feeling inside of you. Because your belief system is what they creating, how you feel about yourself, how you see yourself, how you see the world, how you think about the world. When you believe this world that seems to be solidly real and you believe it is real and you don't know it is a holographic universe you live in, when you don't know that is a simulation, when you don't know that because you never had no out-of-body experience, and they tell you you mustn't get no out-of-body experience, they tell you that is demonic, and they keep you in fear and they control you in fear. How are you going to know these things that I'm saying to you? How are you going to feel the feeling? Do you know you have to understand how the mind works and you have to be in full control of your mind? You have to get out of the matrix and to do that, you have to know that you must be transformed by what? The renewing of your mind. If you want to renew your mind, you have to be willing to unlearn and relearn. And then reprogram your subconscious mind. Because they infiltrate your subconscious mind from a child. From the time you born from your mother's womb, even all when you was still in your mother's womb to the age of 7 or 8. They don't program you a certain way unless you break that program. How you think you're going to come to know these things that I'm saying? So my brother and my sisters, acquire the feeling. Don't just get caught up with the law. The promise is the most important thing. That is why this knowledge had to come from a man from Ethiopia, because the truth is that the oldest Bible is the Ethiopian Bible. And the man who walk out of the fire that doesn't consume and give me my commission is a melanated man, a black man, an Ethiopian man. So when you look at the whole Jesus and Mary story, when you look at the Santa Claus story, the snowman is the man behind the ice they're showing you, because there's ice people and sun people, you know. So there's a man in the sun and there's a man behind the ice. So my brother and my sisters, I could go on and on and on and on, but I gotta come to a close here. I can't understand how people don't eat chappies say they freaking celebrated Christmas, a freaking snowman, a Santa Claus man from freaking North Pole, the man behind the ice. Huh? No wonder why every time I walk in my country, I can show you all of the biggest business who own them. Why is the light skinned people own them? Who these people be? Hey. You think these people celebrate Christmas? No. They just enjoy selling the goods and giving the services around this time. But they're no fool. They're not consumers. Okay? They're producers. They're generators and operators. And they're destroyers too. You could be the same and do the same. You are the same power. Use it. Use it wisely. Use it to achieve your every desire. So, get a different feeling, man, by changing your whole damn belief system, talking about Jesus. When I see these people play the calling about Jesus, talking about Jesus and asking people and pop the balloon shows, but are you a man of God? How often do you go to church? Girl, it was down here, these women, these women in America who controlling these soft-ass freaking men becoming so effeminate. If it's down in the Caribbean, you come and talk about if you're a man of God, if you go into church, you don't tell she go fuck herself, you know. Long time. So my brother and my sisters, time to wake up and learn to feel it, believe it, and become it. Don't become no stupid ass fucking Christian calling on any fucking white Jesus. It's all bullshit. The richest continent on this planet is Africa. And Africa is within you. Everything on the outside is a reflection. People that listen to Neville and all of them and can't read between the lines and can't use reverse psychology. That's why when I wrote my book, The Black Mystic from Ethiopia, Neville got a mentor. When Caucasian people go and buy it and they read it, they get vexed. Exposing the ancestors. They can't deal with you giving them a glimpse of themselves in their own mirror. Shit. And I could go on and on. But I'll come to a close because there's a lot of things to do. I think I give you more than enough to chew on. Okay, so my brother and my sisters, the main message I'm saying to you is that you have to feel it, okay, and believe it, and you will become it. You can't feel like your ancestors before the Europeans, if you still have all of the European concepts and traditions and all the bullshit and fuckery that they push down your throat through slavery and still continue through systematic slavery and a good idea of that. Just look back to 2020 to 2022, all these fucking people who have loans and mortgages down here and chopping the bank with yokes all around the neck, talking about they praying to Jesus and calling and Jesus, when they had to end up taking the inoculation, and Fauci walking free and Bill Gates walking free and paying he go in Africa. Watch me, I don't want to get into certain things right now. Okay? Because it will be a whole hour I will spend here. And this will turn into a rant. But you can have the right kind of feeling. You still believe in fucking secular Christianity. You want to get into the right kind of feeling, man. You have to get rid of your parents and grandparents idols. Break them up. This whole Jesus thing, some blonde hair boy, man. Come on, type of people wake up. You believe there are some people in Israel who special, and you ain't special. Man, wake up. Type of black people to wake up and stop follow the chain. So I do video how my spirit lead me. Not for please nobody, not for clicks, not no algorithm thing. Most of the time you see, most of the thing that you see our people going viral for is things that bring them down. Why you think they never do a movie called Diary of a Wise Black Woman? They do Diary of a Mad. You see? That script they give Tyler Perry for play. Just like Denzel Washington in my movie, I think it's Dan Q. Tell his son, don't be like me now. I'm a loser. But yet his son get a transplant, a transplant what he was supposed to get. When these are people who write the script for him, they just say by any fucking means necessary. Mean if you kill, they mean by any means necessary, so they don't mind kill all the indigenous everywhere they go and take their land, take everything. And their children supposed to be proud of that. No, I proud of my ancestors, man. They never do those kind of things. So I have to tell the truth. So my brother and my sisters, you know, the main thing I want to take from this is feel it, man. Get any feeling. You can't just get any feeling. Don't make nobody fool you. You have to get rid of certain things to feel a certain way, to believe a certain way, to become a certain way. Hey. Ooh. Some people ain't gonna like this, but it's not for you. So my brother and my sister, I want to come to a close. I want to thank you very much for listening to me. And if this is the very first time you listen to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense, if it resonates with you and you have a subscriber, I definitely encourage you to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you want to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at Black Math Guru. And I would encourage you to just check out all of my links that are down below. You want to be on my Patreon and you want to get access to the inner sun science and technology to create your reality consciously and get access to a bonus course on self-concept. All you have to do is donate $20 or more. Okay? Once you do that, you have access to those and you can listen as much as you want. Okay? And everything is to equip you. And everything you hear me teach is based on my experience. And the big experience that I had was the born in bush that doesn't consume a black man. Not no white man. So the voice in the burning bush you're reading about Moses is the voice of a black man. So this turn everything upside down. So you know they lie to you, you know why they put the Swiss Canal to separate Africa and tell about Middle East and all of this kind of bullshit. So my brother and my sisters, get rid of the idols, okay? So, as I said before, to make sure that you check out all of the links that are down below and let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.